Obviously, a great college basketball game, unbelievable environment. So thankful for all the Red Raiders that spent their time and money to come watch us play. Great venue. And anytime you get an opportunity to compete against the team, and I think Arkansas is obviously a great team, you find ways to get better. I thought they were more competitive than we were late in the game. I thought I mismanaged the game the last 10 minutes. I didn't do a good enough job with our group, rotations wise and defensively. We missed some opportunities to really be competitive in a way that I think will allow us to be great. And but they're a great team, and I thought they were more connected than we were late. And they obviously scored at a really high rate, and we didn't do a good enough job of making it difficult on them. But we'll get better from it. We got the right group of guys. We just need to get healthy and get back to practice.
You've talked about kind of needing to see the competitive edge from this team throughout the non-conference. Have you seen that over the last couple of games despite the result of this one?
Well, I thought I saw it, for a majority of the game when we were out there looking like, hey, we're gonna play this thing to win. And then it felt like we went through a phase where we were trying not to lose, and there was a lack of really grit connected. I mean, individual guys showed some great effort, and then just collectively maybe it was just too many minutes being played, honestly, just looking like we weren't sure if we could give what we needed to give to get it done. And I hate saying it that way because it's lame, but felt like the truth. I mean, the guys looking out there like that haven't been a part of us wondering how we win these games. How we win these games is you fight. You scrap. You go compete. You get deflections. You put two hands on the ball. You don't go put your head underneath the rim on a rebound. You hit somebody, then go grab it. And just I felt like every momentum play in that last 10 minutes was all theirs. And we made some good plays offensively. I just don't know if we made any plays defensively that I thought would impact the game in our favor. And that is what it is. It's imposing your will defensively, and we did not do that. And I've got to do a better job. If there's guys out there that aren't doing it the way we want, then I should play different guys in those moments. And we did struggle to score, and we were scoring at such a high rate. It was complementing our offense. Well, then when we stopped scoring, we didn't complement our offense by playing great defense and scrapping. And honestly, it's not good enough. And it's good to play against teams like this that expose it, because Darius Akoff is a great player. I've been around him every day for a month when I was coaching USA basketball with U18. That can get a bucket. I mean, he's one of the best guards in college basketball, but I think people saw JT Toppin and Christian Anderson are pretty good too. And if we can find some grit to go with it, then we got a real chance with this team.
And then just, what JT and Christian can do, how much of it is kind of needing another third guy to kind of step in so the defenses can't focus on just two guys like that?
Yeah, well, I mean, even when they focus on it, I thought it wasn't like it was that. I mean, I thought we had a couple of looks that would go in for us. I mean, honestly, I liked JT's looks at the end of the game. He got it right at the rim, and you get a couple of those, and this thing, make a few free throws, and this thing looks a little bit different. But I don't want to focus on that as much offensively. I want to focus on the grit that we need defensively with those two guys. And we can't play them 40 minutes every night. That's kind of where we got to get. And that's where Luke really helps this team. And not having him today obviously hurt this team. But we've got to be able to win these games without certain players. I mean, it's just got to be more of a collective fight that we didn't have.
Court. You had A&M last year, then obviously Arkansas today. In these rivalry type games, when you see how rowdy the crowd can get, how important is it to you to have these rivalry type games on every year?
Yeah, no, I mean, I love this opportunity to play in Dallas at American Airlines and to have an opponent like Arkansas. I mean, sign me up for this every year. Anybody that's close in proximity, that has a great team that we can get at home or on a neutral site. And if we got to do a home and home to do it, we'll do that. We tried and somebody backed out, so we'll just keep trying, and that'll give us the best chance to have a great team.
Brazil's length seemed to be an issue on defense, on the glass. How do you plan on, being able to combat that when you didn't have a player like Luke on the floor today?
Well, I told him after the game, I thought Brazil's really improved, and just in every aspect, and I liked our matchup with him in the paint, honestly, and really the shot blocking came from, 11 on Knox, and his link's great, but we just need to be a little more patient, get a little closer. I mean, our best offense was putting it around the rim and having those guys try to figure out how they're going to guard JT. I did think JT had a couple good looks at the very end of the game, just it just didn't go in for him. But Knox is definitely, Brazil's definitely improved, and he's got great length and athleticism, and I thought he played tremendous today.
Coach, you talked about Darius Acuff's ability to score on all three levels going into this game a lot, but what about his playmaking?
Yeah, if you ask me what my favorite part of his game is, he's got a lot. He's got an inside-out cross and transition that's sick. I've watched it. I've seen him take over games with his scoring. He's got great size. He's got good poise. But it's his passing that stirs this pot. And his 8 assists and only 2 turnovers. And we tried to get the ball out of his hands quite a bit and just weren't as physical as we needed to be on the rotations and aggressive. We need to go back to the drawing board on that. I think a little bit of it was fatigue and a little bit of it was just our awareness of how physical you have to rotate in games like this. We turned them over a few times in the second half, and I thought it helped us. We got a few deflections, and they tried to make a tight window pass at the rim when they threw it to Pringle at the basket, and then they switched and they threw Brazil at the 5. Essentially played him, and they went with 4 guards around him, and then that's when we got too spread out, and that's when Acuff really put us on our heels. And I thought his passing separated them today, his ability to make the play, and I've got clips of it I showed our team. He wants to score, but he's dynamic in the way that he can create opportunities for people, and if he keeps doing that, their team will be special.
All right, thank you guys.
Appreciate it.